240
Shut the
volts
fuck up.
straight through everyone.
This was recorded at the Media Joint.
That is so rogue.
Boy, that's a bit rogue.
Is it even that rogue?
Welcome back to another episode of A Bit Rogue. Today is the most special episode we've had so far. It is our 1 year anniversary, and I thought, who better to have on for the 1 year anniversary than Jockalicious himself? I don't know if many people know this, but he and I have a partnership together at the Media Joint. Jock is the owner of the Media Joint. Do you want to kind of explain what the Media Joint is? Because people think like it's studios and production, but it's actually a lot more than that.
Yeah, well, we're three parts of the company. There's the studios, obviously, that everyone on A Bit Rogue will have seen. We do AV for events, which is essentially like the lighting and the big screens and the sound systems. And then we do live broadcasting and video production as well.
Also, just quickly, I've never had a VB before, so cheers.
Yep.
It's 10 a.m, if anyone wanted to know, but Jock wanted a drink beforehand, so here we go. It literally tastes like my uncle's house. Like how
Why do you taste your uncle's house?
Like, you know, when you walk into a smoker's house and like, you know, when I was little, he used to be like, go on, Skye. I'm like, can you get us a beer? That's what it smells like.
Yeah. No, but that's... Anyway, no comment.
No comment. We've also dribbled throughout the episodes that you obviously grew up on the farm and you go back to the farm. Tell us more. What type of farm is it? We know it's 3 hours north of Tamworth. That's a big fucking drive for you. But what type of farm is it?
It's called like a mixed farming operation. So there's sheep and cattle, Angus sheep, Angus cattle, merino sheep, and we're breeders of all of those. So from when, as my old man would say, we take care of them from when they hit the deck as soon as they're born, or sometimes we need to help them be born, all the way through till they're teenagers essentially, and then we'll hang on to the mothers, and then all the boys get shipped away to be fattened up more. Then we do wheat, oats, barley, soybean, chickpeas sometimes, sorghum sometimes. Yeah, bit of everything.
In other words, he's like a little rich boy.
No way. No way.
Well, you did go to Scots.
Yeah, that doesn't help, of course.
So Jock was actually a boarder, and I think that's quite common for families in rural communities to send their little rich boys off to boarding school. What was that like?
There was probably like our whole friend group from back there either went to Queensland, because we're pretty much on the Queensland border, so either went up to Brisbane or the Gold Coast, or came down to Sydney to different schools, but it's just normal out there. So there are local schools, and they're good schools.
So how old were you when you first started?
12 years old when we got dropped off.
So 12 years away from your family, pretty much living life like that. Do you actually think it's caused any childhood trauma at all, being kind of like not raising yourself because you're in a school, but being away from your family at such a young age?
No, I wouldn't say trauma. No, I'm lucky that I got to do it. I suppose that my experience is pretty unique as well, having a twin. So
shout out to Barney.
Yeah, Barnyard.
They have the same birthday.
Yeah.
Is like what you like to say to me. May 28th. 9th.
Yep. Don't know what yours is. It was the other day.
Yeah, he didn't even fucking wish me a happy birthday.
They're like assholes. Fucking everyone's got one. Oh. Anyway, but we're lucky that we got to do it. You know, we got the best of both worlds. We got to live near the beach and do the country thing. You know, like it's not many people get to do that. And in fairness, you know, I didn't really think that I was going to do much more other than chase, cuddle and drive trucks for the rest of my life. And I mean,
you still kind of do. You go up on the weekends.
Yeah. Oh, that absolutely. And I'm again lucky that we're in the opportunity where we can do that.
I mean, Jock rode his bloody scooter here. I'm like, where's your car? He's like, I just flew down. I'm a half live.
No, it was on a Qantas link, like a little.
Babes, I'm Jetstar at best.
No, yeah, it was pretty rough. No, the worst. There actually is there is an airline they're just about to shut down. Unfortunately, that flies.
What is that?
Link
Link is the one that's
Airways. Yeah, they're
going.
not.
How are we meant to get to Tamworth next year? Because I'm not driving again.
No, Qantas Link goes to Tamworth, but Link goes to Inverell. It makes a stop on the way. There's only one seat either side of the plane.
It's kind of like a PJ.
You've got kind of, yeah.
You just share it with the other rich people.
No, definitely not rich. Shoes optional, teeth optional.
Kind of cute though.
Yeah.
I reckon it's subtle rich.
Nah.
I like that better.
It's got nothing to do with rich.
How the fuck are you getting at the airport then? Airport's a luxury.
What
To
do you
be
mean?
fair, it is actually expensive to drive.
Yeah, it's about $150 for me to do fuel each way. So $200 for a plane ticket.
That's a return flight to the Goldie.
Exactly.
Fair. All right. Well.
Hang on, and just for the listeners, I'm trying to drive
Jock's.
the studio
Jock's
at the
still
same time
editing.
while talking to Skye. So if I get a little bit lost about where everything's going on,
He's not spesh. He's not on the spectrum and not wanting to make eye contact. It's because he's actually working whilst being a guest at the same time. So I don't know if anyone knows this, but the show is live edited. Like Jock is pressing the buttons and changing around like that.
I'm trying to convince her that we should live stream it. Maybe no one would really care at 9 o'clock. We're trying to smash out a few episodes today.
Oh, we can do it later, Joe.
Yep.
I'm gonna. You know that trend? We listen and we don't judge.
Yeah.
So I felt like we're like close enough to do that, right? I thought like after the year, like I can just put some truths out on the table.
Sure.
Okay, you ready?
Mm.
Okay, so the first one. Sometimes if I've messaged too many people to come on the show and there's one person I can't be bothered to film with, I'll throw you under the bus and say that you didn't approve for them to come on the show. We listen and we don't judge.
You can beep it out. Who were some of those people?
Like, it's just like, why did I message that person? Anyway, but to be fair though, like when I wanted Short Stack to come on, you were like, what the fuck? I think Short Stack's a good get. I still want them to come on.
Yeah, I still don't know who that is.
That's all right. Oh, this one I think you might be angry, but it's kind of funny, so I'm just going to say it anyway. Okay, one time you definitely pooed right before a guest came in and it fucking stank, and I didn't want them thinking it was me, so straight away I was like, yeah, Jock just went to the toilet. Because I was like, I don't want them to think it's fucking me. Anyway, we listen and we don't judge. That's fair.
Yeah, it's probably fair. I mean, a lot of time I've got a secret back bathroom.
Mate, it was not secret back bathroom. There was just the two of us in here. Couldn't have been Pip.
Anyway, listening, not judging.
Last one. This one's not as funny. Like, this one actually makes me feel really bad. So before we properly started working together, I started telling my single friends that I started to work with someone, and I was like, oh, you guys should date my new pod boss because he's such a good guy. And then you started telling stories about a lady named Kel, and you never disclosed who Kel was, and then you started disclosing that you guys lived together. So then I started telling my friends that you got a new girlfriend, even though you guys have been together for like 7 years. Anyway, we listen and we don't judge.
I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Well, that's actually a you problem because you just started talking about a Kel. You never said, like, Kel could be a guy.
When is Kel a guy?
The guy from Kath and Kim.
Fair.
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't want to be that weird guy that, like, you know, as soon as you start working with someone, by the way, I'm taken.
I do that. I don't say I'm taken. But
Yeah, because you're not.
Oh, well, yeah.
Hinge. I've been suggesting we need to get her to do a Hinge segment because she's desperate.
It's lovely. It's nice. It's very good. Why didn't you wish me a happy birthday?
Because I didn't know it was your birthday.
But you watched my stories.
Well, I didn't clock that it was your birthday.
But people, like 50 people writing happy birthday and tagging me and then me reposting it to my story.
Okay, well, I probably could have clocked that. I'm not always looking at my phone when sometimes I get distracted.
When you're flicking through stories.
Yeah.
I think that about the guy that I'm hanging out with. Like, he won't reply to my text and I'm like, I can see you opening my stories. Like, I don't fuck with that. I don't like that. I don't even like when you do that. I don't like when my brother does that. I think it's maybe a guy thing.
Definitely a guy thing. And you look into, like, desperate. Needy.
Maybe I'm passionate.
Red flag.
Anyway. So, did you think of a rogue moment?
I was saying to Skye before that I'm trying to think. One, I'd forgotten after a year of doing the show that guess need a rogue moment. But two, trying to think of stuff that won't get us cancelled or where people will just think, oh, fuck, on the wrong camera.
Which camera is it? Program or preview?
Program. Fucking in the name, you dipshit.
But I don't know what that means.
Well, the preview,
I don't know.
you preview something before.
Okay, well, fuck. Gotta teach me. I didn't do camera work.
It's literally in the
my
name.
goal is to finish this at the end of the episode, and I'm not doing very well.
on,
I've had
rip
like
in.
the head.
Rip in.
I just don't want to burp. It's a bit much.
We were burping in that video you showed me before we came on air.
Oh my god, how do people scull that shit? It's like coming out my nostrils. I would drink this at your funeral though. Oh. Hey, is everything okay?
Yeah, I was just returning your call.
Well, I just answered the phone and I'm on air. Do you want to say hi to the listeners?
Oh, hi. Sorry, I don't know what to do.
I'll call you back. We'll be done in like 15 minutes.
Bye.
Bye. Shouldn't say that. Anyway.
I think you'll probably just delete this whole section out anyway.
No.
What's she do?
She works in
A new job.
Mhm.
Hook me up.
Mhm. I got you. Quick moment.
Shock horror.
Why are you rubbing your nickels, weirdo?
I'm wiping my hands off,
Okay.
but I'm trying not to bump the microphone because I've got a massive chest. You wouldn't relate, but
Oh my god, that is so fucking rude. Anyway.
yeah, shock horror. It's probably going to be country related. We'll go with one. So we're all out camping. This is
Also, maybe PSA if you're vegan, like maybe don't listen. But we support Aussie farms, so I like these stories.
Yeah. If anyone's got a problem with Aussie farmers, I'll come headbutt you.
Same. Meow.
So we're all camping at a mate's farm. Shout out Bear McCalman. Out near Warren, which is like proper West New South Wales for a long weekend. And we all had our motorbikes out there and we were riding along the edge of some scrub. And there was crops on one side, scrub on the other. And it's so flat out there that we're all hooking along pretty quick. Anyway, there would have been half a dozen of us on these bikes. And as we're riding along, we see a mob of emus, like kind of coming towards us out of the scrub.
Is it a mob? Is that what you call it?
Oh, that's what I'd call it. I don't know if that's what it's actually called.
Fact check.
A group of emus.
It's a mob.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Why are you so shocked?
Nerd.
So this mob of emu were running kind of like we're on a collision course. I think we all just thought that they were gonna hear and see the bikes and just like run away, which is what most other animals would do. Anyway, unfortunately for my mate Kilby, at about 60, 70 k's an hour, T-boned this emu.
Is he still alive?
They both are. Well, probably not the emu anymore. This
Yeah.
is a while ago. Emu's probably dead
How
by now.
long do emus live for?
Probably this one not much longer after this day.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I mean, it got up and kind of,
Bit disoriented.
yeah. But Mr. Kilby, head over biscuit, like fully bent the handlebars back. His like proper dirt bike helmet all dented in. We don't have emus at our farm, so.
Obviously.
Well, I don't know. Yeah, it's just we're not I don't know why they don't like it. You'd think they would. But Bear, whose place it was, he's like, oh, watch this. And I don't know how people figured this out, but a separate mob of emus, rode up beside them and puts one in a headlock as he's riding along.
Whilst he's riding?
Yeah. And as soon as he puts it in the headlock, it's like someone's just gone, boop, pause, and the whole bird just like limp noodle. And
Why does it do that?
I don't know. I think it's like when you put a chicken upside down and you scratch its belly.
Oh, they just go into shock or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or do they die?
No, it doesn't die.
Oh,
It's just like
Well, if you
everything
ever want to
except
shock an
its
emu,
eyes.
that's how you do it.
Oh, so in between the two lockdowns,
Mm.
Barnyard and I, we had a 50th because it was both our 25th birthday.
Nice.
And so it was theme, midlife crisis, everyone up at the farm. And because it was after the first lockdown, everyone was proper ready
Pretty
to rip in.
keen, yeah.
There were people that like would strip off in the nud and run through the paddock with fireworks and stuff.
Got to live a little. I feel like lockdown taught everyone that like you literally only live once, and if you can get outside, get nude.
Yeah. Get your pecker out. Anyway, so two things happened that night that were quite funny. We'll start off chronological order. We got kegs, like beer taps.
I'm struggling. I don't know how. Like I'm like holding in burps here. I'm like this. I'm like,
Go on.
oh, that sounded like a pop off. My bad.
Anyway, so we, had a couple of kegs for the weekend, and then the actual party night, we ran out pretty quick.
Of the kegs.
Of the kegs, which we thought were going to last us all weekend. Some of Mum
How
and
many
Dad's mates.
standards even are these? Does it even
1.4.
have it? So why do men get so obliterated then?
I don't know, because you have a lot of them.
All right. Fair enough. Carry on.
So we ran out of the kegs, and then one of Dad's mates was like, "Yeah, come on, I'll take you into town and we'll go and pick up another one." He's part of the reason why the kegs are empty, along
Right.
with everyone else.
Dad's drink driving on the form.
No rules out there. But the
Do you guys have speed limits?
on the farm,
Like near where you live?
yeah.
Because I've been in south of Ballina and there's like speed signs that just have like a red circle with no number in it.
There wouldn't be unlimited speeds around Ballina.
South of Ballina?
No.
Swear.
The only places that would have that are like up in the territory.
Or maybe someone picked it off then. I don't know.
Yeah. Is that like as remote as you've been?
I've been to Bathurst. Been to the 1000. No, I actually, my family did have a farm at Bathurst.
Oh, yeah.
With horses though. I've brushed a horse or two before. They had sheep. But sheep are just like...
Their number one motive from when they are born is to try and die. Like they do everything all day, every day, just trying to kill themselves.
So they're emo. Why
They're
is
just
that?
so dumb.
Oh, they're dumb.
Yeah.
Right. Not depressed by nature, just not intelligent.
Correct.
So they're male. That's why women
That's
live
good
longer
from you.
than... You're literally using my line.
No, I'm not.
I say
taught
from
you
you.
that.
Okay.
Anyway, long story short,
Still on me, Dal. Flick it over.
Dad gets on the quad bike. He's getting these cattle. They start galloping back down the driveway, but they're coming towards the house now, and they're coming down the hill, and they get into the garden, and he's like, "Fuck! I've got, 15 angry Angus
Yeah.
at a trot heading towards this party."
So what do you do?
Well, he was just up them on the quad bike, and he was like, he was very close to literally sending an angry stampede
Oh
through
my
the
god,
party.
imagine all the parents trying to sue. Oh wait, you're 25.
Yeah, no one would sue. Who gives a... That got all sorted, got more beer. He came back out. Later on that night, this is after the
Where
fireworks.
do you even get beer from?
Oh, same places that you would in the city.
Fucking hell, I
There's
don't
shops.
know. Okay.
But
Considering. I don't know if you're about to say like your fucking neighbour had a barn on the farm and he's producing homebrew. You could have lied and said that and made the show sound better, but anyway.
No, because we're not fucking hillbillies.
Okay.
Like
that
backless
reminds
crowd.
me of like when I was like, oh, I'm seeing a guy from rural, and I thought you would be like so stoked for me, and you're like, where does he live? What kind of place does he live? Oh, he's a fucking townie. And I was like, okay. Anyway.
And was I wrong?
No, you were actually bang on.
Have I been wrong about any of the guys that you've tried to pursue?
I think the one now, like I'm glad I didn't take your advice because you told me ages ago, just block him, just get rid of him.
Yeah, but you are just in this phase because you're throwing a leg over. You're getting some, finally.
Finally? Alright. Fair enough. At least you're honest.
But anyway, later on at the party, we're all there and then everyone starts to disappear over the edge of the garden down into the dark towards the edge. Like, what's going on? But this is later on in the night, so it kind of just go with the flow. Get down there and then everyone's grabbing hands. And again,
like praying? Like scared?
no, we're all kind of like standing and pretty wok-eyed, but like...
Why are you holding hands?
Well, I'm about to tell you.
Oh, come on, spit it out then.
Turns out, Dad's on the end of the line of everyone holding hands, and once everyone in the whole party pretty much is all holding hands, he reaches out and grabs hold of the electric fence. 240
Shut the
volts.
fuck up.
Straight through everyone.
Oh my god. That is some hillbilly shit.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty funny. That is
Yeah,
a good rogue moment. Well, my game, darling. It's about our relationship, our work-life relationship. So I want to know, do you actually ever listen to me? I have some questions.
Sometimes.
Yeah, all right. So,
Or what, you mean the show or just in general?
in general, like in the office.
For the first 5 to 10 minutes of dribble, and then it kind of fades out.
Yeah, that's fair. That's reasonable. I've got some hard-hitting questions.
As per, go on.
What was my degree?
Communications.
Close. It's a sound still.
I don't know.
I did commerce, marketing and PR. You should
Just
know
trying
that.
to think glock.
Okay. What's my business name?
House of.
Yeah, nice. Slay. Who's the favourite guy I've ever told you about?
Oh no, it changes each week.
Well, you didn't like the townie. You straight up the bat didn't like the townie.
No.
And the cowboy. He was only 18.
Do you want a wholesome answer or
Yeah, all right. Wholesome answer. Go
thanks?
on. Oh, don't do that to me. Why did you want to work together? Because we did not know each other.
No, we didn't.
And our first meeting was a bit rando. Was that the
I'll
beach?
be honest. This is my listen. Don't judge. Actually, I think I've told you this, but the first time. So context: we just finished building the studios. The reason that we were looking for people that had somewhat of a following. We're actually looking for people with an existing podcast.
Existing podcast. I do remember
that was
this.
looking to go to video, just to get some people in the door to kind of show off the studios and what it is, because people didn't really understand what it was or what we did.
You just didn't think anyone was hot enough, though.
And so, shut up. We came across, or you reached out or something.
No,
we
your
put
ex,
some
the ex-employee.
Yeah, she'd posted something somewhere. Skye reached out, and then anyway, we had this first call. It was a video call, And
can I just say, this was when I was initially doing it with Tori, and I wanted to do it from home. And she said, we were at the beach, she goes, if you want to do it from home, you can go home. I'm still going to call from here. And I just said, fuck it, fine. I'll do it from the beach with you. And Jock answered with all this fucking nerdy shit, really clear camera. And I was
that
like...
camera that you're on.
Yeah, and I was just like, I just remember saying to Tori, holy shit, we should have been at home.
Oh, it's good that you had that, because I hopped off that call and was like, fucking influencers, honestly. What? Like, at the beach in the middle of the day while we're all here trying to fucking pay our bills.
Make some money.
Yeah. Anyway, listen, don't judge. No, you should judge yourself. But
It's growth.
you had a audience.
Yeah.
Um,
You didn't
and-
think I was a shining star.
well, I didn't know you at that stage.
I know. That's why I'm like, so random of us.
When does the shining star stuff start to happen?
I don't know. The psychic said 6 months away. I told you that already.
Oh, fucking woo-woo shit.
She's coming on.
Yeah.
I texted her yesterday and I said, Sue, I have some news for you. It's all coming to piecing together. You need to come into the studio, darling. She'll say some hectic shit. I'll get her to do you a reading. I think you have to consent to it though.
Yeah.
Just want
Sure.
to talk about all the dead cows you've killed.
I haven't killed a single cow.
You've
I've
just
saved a few.
stuck
saved a
your
couple.
arm up a few of them.
Yeah, that's how you save their life. Sometimes you save two by doing that.
I was talking about anally, but anyway.
I've never stuck my arm up a
With
cow's
an electronic probe.
Well, my arm wasn't up there.
Same shit. Still extended.
Semen samples.
Yeah.
Shut up. You love that population post.
I'm actually not reproducing at the moment. I'm swallowing. Anyway.
Lucky we'd stopped listening and I'm now judging.
Yeah. What are my dogs' names?
I don't know. They're fucking two little rats.
It's
They are
Hendrix.
proper pretend dogs.
It's Hendrix and Harper.
Oh, actually, I should have known Hendrix.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever
Oh, honestly, I feel like I've got a burp just like sitting there.
heard. Go on.
I can't do it.
Should we race to the bottom?
Yeah, just quickly, because I got one more thing. Oh. That sounded foul. I can't. It tastes like boys. Like, you know, when you like kiss someone at the end of it. I'm going to be sick. Hold on. And like the club lights turn on.
What?
A bit much for my... Anyway, I'll finish it. And I'm doing well.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I actually wrote you a letter and I was like, I'm not going to give it to you because it would be fucking weird if I gave you a letter.
Mm-hmm.
But we've worked together for a year now.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't feel like I've truly shown my gratitude. So here we go. A year ago, I have no idea why you trusted me with a partnership at the media joint. Still don't know. I kind of get it, audience-wise. Anyway, we had a brief meeting whilst Tori and I sat at the beach and you were in your nerdy office. You had no idea I spent the previous year in what some mums describe hell. I pretty much lost everything I had except for my son. I lost the business that kept us afloat and my hobbies because you don't have hobbies when you're a single mum. Our first week was just the two of us. We shared 4 pieces of toast. I lost my whole identity to an abusive relationship. The show allowed me to regain myself, including being an outlet to interact with other the burp's coming. The burp is coming. It's sitting there. How do I get it out? I can't get it out. It's stuck in me. If I randomly burp, I'm so sorry. Anyway, including being an outlet to interact with other like-minded adults, but it was also where I unintentionally gained a special friend. I look forward to coming to the office and updating you on my life events, even though it's against your will, and you've unintentionally been there through the darkest times, including when I got the call to say that my ex played and was attempting to remove the AVO. Oh my God, the burp is sitting there. And I'm about to cry. Remove the AVO that was keeping me safe in my own home. You're probably wondering why I'm mentioning this. It's because I didn't even need to ask you. You were right there by my side giving me our first and last hug. It was really strange, yet so comforting, and is an example of the type of person that you are. You're a classy gentleman with pure intentions, and I don't know what I did to deserve crossing paths. But I'm so grateful, and I know you're a friend I'll keep for life, especially because I've invited myself to your wedding that you haven't even planned yet. I'm so excited for what the future holds for the media joint, and obviously at Bit Rogue too. Thank you. Yeah, I just feel like I've never said thank you before, properly.
No, I appreciate that.
Oh my God, are you tearing up? Can you
No.
not? Oh my God, stop. The fucking burp.
Oh, that's what it is it?
No, it's going to come at a really inappropriate
The
time.
burp caused that, did it?
No, I'm crying, but the burp needs to fuck off.
No, well, I appreciate that.
Okay, cool. Fabulous.
Thank you.
Anyway, thanks so much for coming into the studio.
No worries, pal.
Even though you literally live here. Anyway, I
Yeah.
didn't have anything else to add to our because I didn't want to freak you out. But I'd love to have you come back on the show, darling.
Yeah, well, I think it's kind of just part of the team now. I just
Slay.
roast the guests. Well, I actually don't roast the guests. I mainly just roast you. It's a bit easier.
That's all right. You can roast me whenever you want.
Um,
Wait, am I tipsy from the VB? Is that right? Do you reckon? Do you reckon that's right?
No, surely you can't be.
No, I am. I'm feeling faint.
Well, sharpen up. You've got a few more episodes to do.
I know, I'm going to have a little nap. I am. But don't tell anyone I had a nap. Last time I had a nap, you said it in front of people. Anyway, see ya. Say bye.
Bye.
You didn't know, put it on you when you say bye.
Hooroo.
Thanks for listening to A Bit Rogue, where we uncover the stories of athletes, artists, and celebrities with their most rogue moments. Episodes dropping every Wednesday.